Hi, Melvin. I'm going to talk to you about your paragraph. So, the first thing we're going to look at is just the structure. Um, so, let's try to avoid the space here. So, no space. The first word of this sentence should be right here. Same with here. So, we make sure that in a paragraph, one sentence follows another without any spaces. So if you could change that when you go to write your paragraph, rewrite your paragraph. So this time you'll be writing on paper to bring to class. So I like how you did the indentation here. That's some students forgot that, so that's great. Yes, the first sentence should be indented, but no spaces here. Okay, I also liked how you used the transition unfortunately. You used it correctly here. So that was great. You could try to use a few more transitions and we'll have more lessons on how to use those coming up next week and possibly on Saturday. I'm not sure how much time we'll have, but possibly. So now after we look at the structure, let's look at your topic sentence. Most of my weekends during the summer are pleasant because after working so hard during the week. Okay, so what do you notice about that sentence? Is it a complete idea? Um, yeah, so there's something with the structure here. It's not complete. I know we tried working on this in class. So let's try again. Most of my weekends during the summer are pleasant because, so you're going to give a reason. My weekends are pleasant because, you don't need after, because I work so hard during the week. Okay, so most of my weekends during the summer are pleasant because I work so hard during the week. Okay, so if you're going to say you work so hard during the week, then the rest of your paragraph should be about working hard during the week, right? I don't think you talked about how gave examples about how hard you work during the week. So we need to change our topic sentence to reflect what you wrote about. And you wrote about the things that you like to do in your free time on the weekend. Okay? Um, so that would be the main idea. The main idea is the things that you do on the weekend to enjoy your weekends. So let's change the topic sentence to reflect that. Most of my weekends during the summer are pleasant and I get to do a lot of interesting and fun things in my free time, period. Something like that. And then you're going to describe the fun things that you do in your free time or the recreational things you do in your free time. Okay, I get time off over the weekends and do activities that I really enjoy, usually with a group of friends who have, so just a small error there, who have the same interests, such as exploring nature, no article. And because you have ing, make sure it's parallel, right? You're using exploring here, so and enjoying ing the sun. That's actually quite a complex sentence, and you did a good job of that. Well done. Okay, so the next part, um, so we need I think a transition would be good here. You just talked about being with friends and doing things that you like, being in nature. And now you're going to talk about camping. So how can I connect these two? How can I make a bridge between these two ideas? Maybe you want to use also. Also, I really love camping and try to do do this at least two or three times during the summer. So take out per, that's a wrong word there. Um, I also like, or in addition, I like fishing for crabs. And after fishing for them, I cook them and finally have a delicious soup for dinner. Okay, that part is good. I like how you used finally. Um, Again, you might want to transition between the two sentences. Remember, transitions are providing flow in your paragraph. They're giving you a bridge between one idea and the next. So that's what this transition functions as, which you did well. Unfortunately, the summer season is very short, comma, that is why I try to enjoy it as much as I can. I look forward to the summer every year. Okay, so again, this is your conclusion. So how can you make your conclusion connected to your topic sentence? And also you might want to use a transition word to show that you are ending your paragraph. So something like, so your topic sentence was, most of my weekends during the summer are pleasant and I get to do a lot of interesting things in my free time. So something like, um, I look forward to the summer every year because of all the ways I get to, all the things that I get to do in my free time. So just complete this idea. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I want you to write your paragraph again and on paper and bring it to class. Okay? Thanks.